see how much longer it takes us to get interrupted.
Nothing on the local comms.
Uh-oh.
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing
Chat.
we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We're about to
We
lose
plan
some
to.
more soldiers.
Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Chat, we're about to lose some more
Fellow
soldiers.
citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple
crumble.
radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your
signal's breaking up.
I heard him just fine. What's your problem, woman?
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued
I'm
safety
like,
and
you
well-being
can literally hear him
throughout
just
this crisis.
fine.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Welcome to your introduction to XCOM 2's version of the terror mission.
Commander, we have a squad ready to
Balls
move on the
ass
resistance
hard
haven currently
missions.
under siege
We're gonna
by the
lose some
aliens.
troops.
Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance
Operation
they'll show up to
One
interfere,
Man
so we should
Wound.
plan accordingly.
I'm afraid to ask the logical extension of that, which is, what is a two-man wound? Or, God forbid, like a three-man womb. Yeah, Operation Deviant Art. There you go. That sounds a little more appropriate. Also, this is a terror mission that Chosen is probably going to show up as well.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. I mean, I feel like we should take our people, like the people that actually have experience. Also, you're out of fucking uniform. Like, I want to level up some rookies, but I also don't think the rookies are going to get the job done. I mean, you can try betting on who dies virgin, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be everybody. You're almost everybody. Who else do we have? We only have rookies. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay, Chad. I think instead of a frag grenade, we're gonna take a flashbang grenade on you. Yeah. It's not great. It's not great. But a flashbang can help if we run into sectoids. Last guy needs a face mask or facial reconstruction. I mean, that's just XCOM faces. I don't have any control over that. Also, Outrider is out of uniform as well. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna have to set up a uniform for Outrider. All things in time. All things in time. Decided a few years ago to listen to Luton's Ed on those things while trying to sleep in bed. Not much sleep was had. I mean... What? Ow. Why do you do this to yourself? Anyway. Chat, let's, I guess, go get a bunch of people killed. I kind of want to swap out Outrider for another rookie. Just because with a terror mission, there's not really any point in concealment. And we also have a sharpshooter already. I think we ditch Outrider and we go with one of the other rookies. So we'll have 2 rookies and 2 squaddies. I mean, everybody's still probably gonna die, but... I'm cringing as I do this, but let's go. I'm dreading, absolutely dreading whatever's about to happen. It's not gonna be pretty. I can tell you that much. With the way this has been going so far.
Just hit one of the resistance outposts hard. There may be survivors, but that's a best case scenario.
I also think it's weird that like all of the people that we have recruited either end up with no hair or they end up with the Guile hair. It's really weird.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Trying to figure out where the map boundaries are. So we're in the back corner. Is it a long map? Okay, so it looks like the map is longer this direction than it is that direction. And sadly, we do have a ticking clock on this one because we have to rescue a certain number of civilians. But we have to do that while the aliens are actively trying to kill them. And they will go out of their way to shoot at the civilians rather than us. So... it's not good. It is not good.
Keep moving.
Finally!
Man, Yes now has got some fucking movement.
Let's do this!
Alright, let's see. Here's another one of our rookies. I guess we'll just go ahead and move up. I mean, I'm just guessing that we need to go this direction.
We are running out of time.
It would appear that the answer is no. And also, somehow that sectoid missed the civilian. Oh, they're in both directions. That's great. Because when we can barely handle a mission with the rookies that we have, we're gonna be expected to split our forces. It ain't a great look. All things being equal. Alright, I'll put you on Overwatch for now. We do have eyes on some civilians.
Location confirmed.
We do have eyes on some civilians. I'm basically just gonna focus on one direction at a time. Gonna try to save the civilians that I can in one direction, and then we'll go the other direction. Because if we try to split up, we're just gonna get killed.
This way.
Alright, there we go. We'll move up. And I could potentially throw aid protocol on one of these civvies just to keep them potentially a little bit safer, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Let's just hunker down.
I will defend. Be ready. Don't be shy. Hit me.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control.
Also, this visibility is
You don't see a
ass.
whole lot of that anymore.
Watch out.
Mommy don't like sectoids. Oh, there's a dead civilian. Mommy don't like sectoids. Sectoids is bad juju. This will give me a flank on the stun lancer, but it doesn't give me a shot at the sectoid. Let's see. If I move yes now up. Again, same story. Could I potentially... Oh, we could get around here if we do this. Oh, chat. Chat, we got a flamethrower. If we get right here, I don't know how the flamethrower works. But are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because we could, like, get right here. We've got some cover. And then just flamethrower in a line here. We gotta give it a try.
Already.
We gotta give it a try. Come on, yes, now. You got this. Oh my god, it's a cone! Fucking cone! I love it. Why? Is the sectoid immune to fire? Is that why it's not? We're gonna find out.
Time to burn.
We're gonna find out. I'll take it. Alright, that tree's on fire. So if we get here, we got a flank on the stun lancer, and we've got a shot at the sectoid. I really wish I had a flanking shot on the sectoid, but there's no way to get that without exposing myself. That's what she said. So, I mean, they're both pretty big threats. I could go here, but I'm afraid that the fire is going to catch on the tree and potentially catch our people on fire next turn. Could I potentially... Could we potentially move up here? That does give us a shot, but it's not a flanking shot. Trying to figure out, like, where all can I get to in one turn and still have a flanking shot on this sectoid? And the answer is, I don't think I can. Alright. So here's what we'll do. God, these trees are a pain in the ass. I can only imagine what the Twitch compression and YouTube compression are gonna do. Like, it's gonna make it so hard to see what's going on in this mission. I mean, I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on. Alright, so we could do that, but again, we run the risk of getting into the fire. Let's do this. Oh, that's right. You're a sniper, son of a bitch. Alright, well I done goofed. I'm used to snipers having pistols. This one doesn't. They have a gremlin instead. I might have done fucked up. I might have done fucked up. I mean, we could have Ajax aid protocol themselves, since they're pretty much, like, in a very dangerous position. Let me see. And I think we come up here, we take out the stun lancer. Yeah, we could sprint back to cover. Take out the stun lancer.
Farewell.
And alright, our man's is good. We don't have a shot there. I could move here and we have a shot, but we run the risk of fire. I'm trying to find a place that I can go and still have a shot at this sectoid. I mean, I could just move up here. But that leaves me flanked. So I think we just, I mean, fire or no, I think we get as close as we can. 46%. I could frag it, but I don't want to waste it yet. This is only 2 enemies. Oh, look at that! On a 46% chance? That's actually pretty impressive. I'm genuinely surprised. Alright, let's get Ajax out of here. I'm making those tactical blunders I was talking about.
Watch the sides!
Oh, really? Really? You fucking butthole. Hey, guess what? I can flank too, asshole.
Solid plan.
Get flanked, nerd.
Farewell.
Okay. That takes care of that. Now let's see if we can get some of these civilians out of here.
Here I come! Why are you just standing around? Go!
Alright. And then, can I get... I can get here.
Tired of waiting around!
God, man. Yes, now. Holy shit. The mobility. The mobility on Yes Now.
I've got you. I'm on my way.
I know one of you motherfuckers is gonna be a faceless. No way do we get out of this without one of you being a faceless.
Roger that.
Alright, let's go ahead and move Ajax up. And then next turn they'll be able to take some shots. Hopefully. I mean, we get more income. If we get more income for saving more people, but technically we only have to save 4 people. Or I'm sorry, 6 people. So let's see. If I move up here.
Let's do this! Let's go! Move out!
Alright, you are also not a faceless. Could potentially run up here. You are also not a faceless. Outstanding. Outstanding. The thing about the faceless, though, is they are extremely powerful in close range. So if we can't burst them down on the turn that they appear, we're probably going to lose whoever it is that's standing next to him. If that's the case, as much as I hate to say it, I'd rather it be a rookie.
Regroup.
Okay, rookie survives. Rookie survives. Go on Overwatch. In fact, I'm even gonna put I'm gonna put Ajax on Overwatch as well because we gotta get this Sakamoto boy up here with the rest of the group.
Understood.
Because he's a little far behind. We are witnessing a tactical genius. Don't give me too much credit, Trip friend.
Advent forces sighted.
Don't give me too much credit. Okay, so we did attract that pod. Okay, I'm not surprised the rookie missed. So let's see, we got yes now. We could roll up in close range and hit the Advent Trooper with the flamethrower. The only problem is I'm worried that they're gonna get mind controlled by the sectoid. Again, I hate to say it because I know how it sounds, but the rookies are more expendable than our experienced troops. So I think we send them forward to not only draw some fire, but also potentially put some fire downrange. So if I move up here, you've got a shot at both. How can any human life be expendable? I mean, under the circumstances, it's not a matter of one or the other being expendable. It's about which is worth more.
Correct. It would seem Advent
Oh, are
has
you
begun
fucking
deploying their
serious?
so-called priests into combat.
Somehow we triggered that pod.
Enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
That is some weapons grade bullshit is what that is. Weapons grade fucking bullshit. Picture the rookies wearing Star Trek red shirts. I mean, there's a reason I put them in the classic XCOM suits. And it ain't because... It ain't because they're super useful. I mean, I kind of want to take the shot. It's extremely low odds to hit. But the problem is, Ajax is flanked. If we don't move, we're probably going to get critted and maybe even die. But the problem is, because they have a sniper rifle, they pretty much have to take both actions to fire, at least until we level them up a little bit. So I think what we do is we move over here to this stump. And then we're going to aid protocol. I don't know. Well, I'll figure out who to aid protocol here in a second. For right now, I think we need to readjust because things are getting a little hairy all of a sudden. Can I please just, like, can I see through the trees? That would be great. Alright, here we go. This is a decent flank. This is a decent flank. So the sectoid is definitely the bigger threat, but we can take the trooper out if we hit. We got 69. Sex number, don't fail us now. 69% chance. Look at that. Sex number delivers. Yeah, Trip friend, that's like... Not activating more pods than you can handle is a big part of success in XCOM. The thing that chaps my ass the most about it, though, is how the triggering of the pods is so... I mean, it's hit or miss. Like, it's very, very, like, it makes no sense. There's not a lot of consistency in the way that pods get triggered, and I don't like that. Like, I'm okay with difficult game systems, I just don't like stuff that's inconsistent. You know what I mean? Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Here I come.
We're gonna run up yes now. We're gonna give him the business. Oh shit. We're gonna catch this tree on fire. Fuck. Alright, maybe it's time for a blast canister. Oh. Oh, that does the same thing, but with an explosion. Alright, well I wish I had known how that worked before I did it. Did you think it did so? Look, I was expecting them to like step out of cover and not torch the tree that they're standing behind. Like, it makes sense to me to not burn the fucking tree that you're using for cover. Maybe I'm insane. I mean, maybe we heal. Alright, so here's what we'll do. Well... What? Oh god, it uses the fucking flamethrower cone for the heal as well? I mean, that's really cool because then you could potentially heal a shitload of people at once. Unfortunately, doesn't allow you to heal yourself. I don't think. I mean, I guess we have to try it, right? Chad, do you think it works on... I don't think it works on the user. We have to know. We have to know. I have to try it. Won't heal user. Are you saying that from experience? Brewster, like, have you actually played with this class before? Do you know? Oh, well, fuck. Alright, so there's no way for Yes now to heal themselves. Alright. Tell you what. We fall back a little bit. And I know who's getting the aid protocol now. And hopefully that will be enough. Unfortunately, Advent priests can be a huge pain in the ass. Especially this early in the campaign. I was not expecting him to show up this early. Actually, that works. Stasis kinda sucks, but like... it completely stops you. Like, you can't take damage, but you can't do damage. Like, it's a stun, but it means you can't do anything. Like, you're literally in stasis from reality. Are you fucking kidding me? Even with aid protocol? Are you fucking kidding me? Chad, I feel like XCOM doesn't like me. Like, not only does it bullshit trigger this pod on me, like, when it very clearly should not have triggered that pod, but it did it anyway. Like, I feel like I'm getting XCOM'd, but in a bad way here. Just thinking, what is gonna... I mean, whatever we do, we're gonna have to reload, so it doesn't really matter. I think we just reload and take the shot we can. It's a 50% chance. Give it a try. I mean, we got a hit, but it's a graze.
Finish it off, buddy.
I feel like a difficulty you selected is what doesn't like you. Yeah, and... so here's the thing about the difficulties in XCOM. So for those of you that don't know, the difficulties in XCOM, much like difficulties in like real-time strategy games, is for the most part, it just determines how much the computer cheats. How much of an aim bonus do they get? How much of a defense bonus do they get? How much clairvoyance do they get to know where you are at all times? Like, that's all the difficulty does. So, I may turn the difficulty down. I don't know. Because I feel like this early in the campaign, when we're dealing with nothing but rookies, like, it's not... There's a difference between a challenge and just plain bullshit. And I feel like that's what we're getting right now. I feel like we're just getting plain bullshit. So you stasis the dude and then run up on him so that as soon as he comes out of stasis, you can shoot him in the back. If that ain't XCOM, I don't know what is. And there's the mind control. Yeah. Again, I feel like the game is kind of screwing us on this one. And not in a good way. Like, there's little, if anything, that I could have done in this situation to not have it turn out this way. Because, like, we're getting grazes all over the place. Our people are on the verge of panicking. There's just not a whole lot that could have been done to mitigate the majority of what we're currently dealing with. I mean, I gotta try to take the shot. Yeah, I mean, it's just... It's a bad team comp, but, like...
I'm in trouble.
So my other problem is... This is a bad team composition for us to have taken. But we also didn't have a choice because this is just the people we had available. So, like... It was either this or take a full squad of rookies, and that would have gone down even worse than this is. Like, this is bad, but a full squad of rookies would have been worse.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Yeah.
All XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm
Yeah.
returning to base.
Like I said, there was... I don't feel like there was any situation in which we did not fail this mission. Like, the second we triggered that pod with the priest, that was, like, in the back of my brain, I was like, yep, this is mission failed. Like, the second I saw that second pod, I knew it was mission failed. Need to go, have fun, try not to die. I mean, we're never trying to die, Dark Sarah, but things are just not working out in our favor. Yeah, I mean, it might be run over at this point. It was a shitty situation. I mean, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, but Dark Sarah, thanks for hanging out with us as always on a Saturday, and hopefully you have an outstanding rest of your weekend. Sorry you're leaving on such a sad note. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, chat, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. I'll give you guys the option. I'm gonna give you a poll. I mean, I could have gone back into the playthrough that we were just doing and basically turned difficult. Like, you can turn the difficulty down midway through the game. I just feel like it's better to start over. Because again, there are some folks that, like I said, I'm basically gonna I'm gonna start at the top of the list for viewers again. Because that run was entirely my fault, and I'm not gonna penalize the people that spent their points because of my bad decision making. I mean, yes, some people will probably still die, and oh my god, the chap is real. Some people will probably still die, and we will still make plenty of bad tactical decisions. But there's a difference between, you know, the game being tough and the game just cheating and throwing bullshit. And that's pretty much what it's doing on Commander difficulty. Alright, so here we are, back on Gatecrasher again. And we have no visual on the enemies, so it's gonna be tough to figure out where we go from here. Well, basically blowing up I guess, a stage. And we've also got a tower, so we're probably gonna get detected long before we get close to that tower. But let's just, do we have anybody that can make it to that? No, we don't have anybody that can make it there without sprinting, so let's just get it out of the way. We'll just get it out of the way. Alright. Yep, that's the objective.
1-5, you're near the target position.
Do we have a pod, is the question. Having no idea where they are, I'm very reluctant to just go sprinting forward. Because, like, they could be on the other side of the truck and we're gonna get spotted. I want to play conservatively.
Copy that.
I guess we'll just move up here.
March.
We'll take our chances. Yeah, our enemies hide in metal boxes. The cowards. The fools. And I don't know if I thought I told you guys, but like, during the Steam, or one of the Steam holiday sales, like a couple of years ago, I ended up getting like the entire Dawn of War collection with all the DLCs for like $5 or something like that. I couldn't say no. I mean, we could potentially get up there. Let's see. Let's roll up. Maybe we can see somebody through a window. Really? Nobody. What is this mission? Okay, there's a pod.
Seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
I kind of want to get up high, if we can. Get a little visibility.
Headed there now.
Watch there be a pod on the roof. Knowing my luck, the way this day has been going. Okay, we did not get a pod on the roof. But elevation is definitely going to work in our favor, especially with rookies. Let's see. We could probably book it over to here. Set up an overwatch in case we have to go loud.
Target location.
Alright. We'll just overwatch it up and wait to see what this pod does. Dawn of War series is great, 3 does not exist. Oh, that's a little harsh. I mean, 3 was not good. I mean, they were kind of losing the lead with Dawn of War 2. It was still a fun game, but it didn't feel like a Dawn of War game. But yeah, Dawn of War 3 really, really lost the lead.
Affirmatif. J'y vais.
Well, there's the other pod.
These guys
Okay.
make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Tout de suite.
So I think we can get up to here and still have cover.
Okay.
And we'll go on Overwatch
Eyes on the
here.
prize.
I don't think there's any way to, like... I want to try to flank around them on this side, but I don't think there's any way to do that without... Well, you know what? I could potentially get behind this tree without being seen. Somehow. Let's do it. And then we move up here.
Double time.
We're still in concealment. We're still in concealment. Oh, yes. awesome. The other pod is moving away. You love to fucking see it. Alright, so these boys are moving. I think we get ready. I think we hit them this turn. And that dude's got loot. So if you're wondering what that little yellow icon is, you're looking at him, it's hard to see, but it's a little yellow icon that has the little loot hand. That just means that this guy has loot. So whenever he dies, he's gonna drop loot. Let's move Perla up here. We'll put her in an Overwatch. Wow, they really can't see up here. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna move you right here, get you into a decent position for Overwatch.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
I think you're good where you're at.
Moving to Overwatch.
And then we'll get you some elevation as well, because elevated shots are gonna be better.
Head in there now.
Overwatch, or I'm sorry, elevated shots are gonna be better for accuracy. Now, can I get the grenade? Oh yes. Ah yes, bitch. I can get the grenade right in the middle of them.
Heads down!
Beautiful. Destroyed the loot, but that's okay.
We're spotted!
Give them the business. Beautiful, beautiful. Frag fucking out. You love to see it. This is a much better start than the last one.
There's heavy fire in this zone!
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I feel like there's 3 pods that can appear on this first mission now. So I'm a little concerned that we might run into that 3rd pod if I try to, like, I want to move around, but my concern is that we're going to end up triggering a 3rd pod, which I do not want to do. So we could keep the elevation for the accuracy. Let's see. I think we chance it.
On my way.
Because I want to get a straight-on shot on this guy. Yeah, 85%, I'll take that. That's just like BTA. Yeah, the civilian just casually walking through a firefight like it's no big deal. Yeah, I think we take that. But you can see, like BTA, the elevation makes a huge difference. And that's part of the problem that we had on the first go around, is we didn't have any elevation. We didn't really have anything in terms of advantageous positioning. So we were kind of screwed from the get-go. I kind of want to get there, so let's see what we can do with these other guys first.
Rolling.
If we roll up and immediately give them the business. 88%? Yeah, I'll take 88%. How did you miss on 88%?
I'll get him next time.
How did you miss on 88%? Alright, here's what we'll do. Can I... Now, there's no way to get them both. I could frag this guy. Or I could frag this guy. See, what I'm thinking is we frag one or the other of these guys, and then put this girl in Overwatch. Like, move her up a little bit, put her in Overwatch, and then let her try to take out the last dude. So I think I'll take this guy because his cover is going to make him want to stay where he is. So we'll get him. We'll move her up to full cover. And then we put her... Oh, wait. She's got a flanking shot. We gotta do it. We gotta try. Oh yeah, beautiful.
Enemy neutralized.
Beautiful. That's how things are supposed to work, Chad.
Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window.
That's
to
how
act
this
before
nonsense
Advent
was
responds.
supposed to
We
go.
need to get those charges planted on the double.
And you can
Menace
see
1-5,
right away,
rendezvous at the extraction
like,
point.
the fucking, the
Status
computer
confirmed.
not
Squad is
being
clear.
able to
Detonator.
crit you behind full cover on turn 2 of the very first mission of the game is a huge improvement of the difficulty. Yeah, as it turns out, the game was on literal bullshit difficulty. It was. Like I said, when you're getting critted behind full cover on the very first mission, like, nah. That's just the game fucking you. Like, you can beat the game on Commander difficulty, but I ain't gonna do it today. The milk run is actually a milk run. Yeah, exactly. Flawless. Flawless. Yes, I believe I will.
20 years of peace and prosperity. will not
Night
be
is go get
undone
some
by the
sleep, buddy.
reckless actions
It's
of a
fine.
few
The stream
misguided
is going up on the
dissidents today.
YouTubes. You aren't gonna miss anything. You will absolutely get to see whatever you missed.
And we
Stop
shall
passing out on the
overcome this
couch.
crisis.
Go get some sleep, my dude. It's fine. It's fine. No judgment. Y'all know I have a terrible sleep schedule too. There we go. Milk run was a milk run.
We're taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander.
And everybody
Impressive
got
work.
promoted. That's how Gatecrasher is supposed to go, goddammit.
Commander to the research labs.
No, no, stop it. Alright, we did that. Yes, yes, Tygan, we heard you less than 4 hours ago. It's fine. Let's start a new research. We're going with modular weapons again.
That area of research.
Now let's head to engineering and talk to Lily. Yes, we talked to you before. You can't do anything for us, but we can build a flashbang and a med kit, which we should have used. Then we'll head up to the armory. We got photos. Thanks for the photos. Ah, look at this. Look at this man's. Look at this man's flexing out here. Don't even know what my sleep schedule is anymore. I mean, if you're anything like me, you sleep when your brain allows you to.
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was something of a
View
miracle
soldiers.
worker.
All right,
Avengers
chat.
power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system.
We
But
gotta
we'd still be
rename
half
some
buried
folks.
in the sand if he hadn't.
So we're
He
gonna
did
do this with a little
everything
less
he had to keep
fanfare
the
than the
ship
last
running.
time around.
But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
Let me
You owe you both
see.
a debt of
So we got
gratitude.
no
You can honor his
carrying.
memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens
If I could spell it
wherever
right.
find
There we
them.
go.
You'll get no argument here.
And I'll upgrade them on their soldier classes first, but I want to make sure that I actually remember to rename them this time around. Let's see, and we had War Rocket Ajax, or Ajax for short. Again, I can't spell for shit today. I don't even know if that's supposed to be 2 words. Love its hat and shades. Yeah, I mean, the goofy XCOM, like, full neck and forehead thing is stupid, but I love it. It's ugly and I love it.
Got it. Moving.
Alright, who's next up? Tribal Typhoon is the next one up. Let's see, character info. Nope, not biography. Nickname, there we go. Tribal Typhoon. And who else? We got one more. Nickname. And we are doing Crew Card, who I don't even think got a chance to do anything last go around before we pulled the plug. So I still gotta get Yes now back in the game, and then we will continue on the list as we were doing previously. I'm also gonna do something else real quick. Hold on a second, chat. Let me do this. I'm gonna say We're gonna save the game. Let's just... This was a bad dream, chat. It was a bad dream. It never happened. Also, I feel like it's somehow both fitting and also absolutely terrible that One Man Womb was the fucking mission that basically destroyed that playthrough. Like, the mission with the most fucked up name in all of history is also the mission that deleted our campaign. Properly cursed ending, yeah. Impreg is cursed. Is fucking cursed. Let's see. I think that's an appropriate save title. Alright, one other thing. We're gonna go to the main menu. I'm gonna do something. Chat. So, you need to look away, because I'm gonna go into the character pool. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Y'all already saw the character pool. I'm gonna do a couple of things just to do this. I'm gonna make it so these special folks can actually show up in the game as soldiers. And I need to fix this fucking uniform because it's pissing me off. See, like, it's supposed to put the thing on their head and it's not doing it, and I don't know why, and it makes me sad. So, like, this is supposed to, like, do that. Do that. This. No, damn it. Oh my goodness. Manage? No, wait. Configure. Alright, I want this. And the rest of those I think are good, as they are. Okay. Outstanding. I think we're good. I think that should fix that. Alright, let's get back into the game. Just why did I miss like 4 hours ago? A lot's happened since then. If a lot's happened since then, Megas. You missed a mission with a name that probably only you could have come up with. Well, you and a computer. I don't know what that says about you. Did you really? It put... So are the exposed power cores just supposed to be down here now? Is that what's up?
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander.
We want Guerrilla Tactics School. Start that. We don't have an engineer,
on the new facility right away,
so we
Commander.
cannot clear any debris
I'll send word
yet.
when it's up and running.
Alright, let's head to the barracks. We need to, we need to promote our soldiers. Alright, let's see what we got here. We get, oh, this is actually a pretty decent spread of skills. So we got Pioneer, Gunslinger, Engineer. We got Tank Buster. Tank Buster Support Heavy. I'm not super thrilled about the Sniper Rifle, but Grenade Launcher Gauntlet's a good combo. And then we got Salamander, which Flamethrower, Gremlin, and Hollow Targeter. Alright, chat. Same as before. 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. What do you think? What are you feeling? Do we take a Chem Thrower Gunslinger? Do we take a Tank Buster Support with all the boom? Or do we take a Flamethrower Medic? Overwhelmingly 3s. Alright, overwhelmingly in favor of Flamethrower Medic. Alright. I can dig it. I can dig it. Alright, let's see what we got. We got Next Gen Propellant. Your Chem Throwers project fire over much longer distances but with a narrow cone. They also deal an extra 1, 1, or 2 damage, blocks use of length-altering nozzles. So that's 1, 1, and 2 based on the tier of the weapon. Of course, we have Aid Protocol, which we already knew about. We have Holo Targeting from Officer, so you can Holo Target as a free action with a 3-turn cooldown, and Holo Targeting no longer ends your turn. So Holo Targeting basically just lets me, for lack of a better way to put it, you essentially shoot an enemy with a targeting laser, and it makes it easier for other people to hit them. So we could use that as a free action, burn them with the flamethrower, and then have all of our other people be able to essentially dogpile them. That's a really good combination of skills. Alright, so Nokarian went from heavy weapons guy to Mohawk, glasses, flamethrower, medic. That's a hell of a character arc. Alright, let's see what Ajax has got. Also, you're out of uniform. Put your fucking cover on, woman. There we go. Alright. Promote class. What do we got? We got Shadow Grenadier Executioner. So Vector Rifle with a grenade launcher or shotgun. Then we've got Sharpshooter Support Heavy. Again, Sniper Rifle, Grenade Launcher, Gauntlet. That could be an okay combination. We would just have to keep them in the back the entire time. Because with the Sniper Rifle, you have to, like, you can't move and shoot with the Sniper Rifle until you get, like, way down the skill tree. But the Grenade Launcher and the Gauntlet gives them the heavy firepower to support even when they're not firing the Sniper Rifle. And then we got Rook, Gunslinger, Sentinel. That is actually a bitchin' combo. Okay, so Rook is an assault rifle specialist. Then you have Gunslinger, so it's basically a rifleman that has a pistol as a backup, and they get Sentinel, which synergizes with assault rifle. I'm not even gonna let you guys vote on this one. This right here, Rook, Gunslinger, Sentinel, this is an outstanding combination. Y'all don't even get to vote on that one. That one's too good for me to pass that up. Alright, Trample Typhoon. We got a lot of Mohawks this go around. What do we got? We got Gunner, Gunslinger, Combat Engineer. So Cannon with a pistol as a backup and the Combat Engineer abilities. We got Salamander Phoenix. That's alright. Salamander Phoenix and Officer. So here's the deal. The Phoenix is able to take a chem thrower, but as a secondary weapon. So we could basically give them 2 chem throwers, even though there's no point at all in doing that. And they also have the Holo Targeter. Then we have Infantry Burner Commando. So we've got an assault rifle, we've got the heavy gauntlet on the assault rifle, and then we also have a potential for a combat knife. And I'm not gonna lie, like, number 2 is kind of not good, but the memes, though. I think 1 or 3 are good picks out of this one, but again, I'll leave it up to you, chat. What do you think? 1, 2, or 3? Let your voice be heard. Democracy only works if you engage with it. Less than an hour ago, we just did the first mission ever. Yeah, I mean, we literally just did Gatecrasher, so this is a brand new playthrough. We are literally promoting our first squad of soldiers. Looks like ones are pretty much in the majority here, so we do need a heavy gunner. Can't read anything on screen. That's okay, Koloski. If you're watching on mobile, I know you're not gonna be able to read anything. That's why I'm taking the time to actually explain what the classes are before I let you choose which one you want. So that way for the folks that are watching on mobile or on some small screen where you can't read it, you can have some idea what you're voting for. I think the ones have it. I think the ones have it. Heavy weapons guy. Heavy weapons guy. So we got the cannon. You guys know what suppression is. We also get those on the Rook. We also have the pistol. So again, the pistol is good for like rapid fire and good as a backup. Especially once you start to get down the tree, you can actually get some actions that will allow you to fire the pistol for free. So for a class that's already going to be shooting a lot with the minigun, having the ability to get free shots with a pistol as well is going to be a good combo. And then we have more kinetic plating with the combat engineer. You guys already saw this. Watching on desktop with an Ethernet connection and Twitch won't go higher than 144p. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's, I mean, it sounds like Kolowski folks have been having some issues with Twitch in general. I haven't seen any drops on my end, but it's probably just the server that's having a problem. Switching to your sidearm is faster than reloading. In most cases, yes. Unless you're John Wick. And let's see, crew card. I mean, it's not a mohawk, but cornrows is kind of in the same vein. Also, I'm digging the steampunk goggles here. All right, let's see what we get. So we got Assault Tech Heavy. So that's essentially shotgun, gremlin, and gauntlet. That's not a terrible combination. The Techspert is gonna be good for like hacking and taking out machines. Plus they get the option of the gauntlet, which is giving us more heavy firepower. And you've got Assault Ripper Engineer, so you've got shotgun and a wrist blade, plus the possibility for an arc thrower. Arc throwers are okay, they're good for stuns. But the Assault with a wrist blade is a pretty good combo, because again, Assault is meant to get in close. And then we have a Marauder support Sentinel, so they get the bullpup plus a grenade launcher. That's a good linebacker type of unit from the look of things. Again, Marauder is okay, support is good for the grenades, and then Sentinel is just always good for line infantry. So what do y'all think, chat? Do we go with a close range tech guy, a close range melee fighter, or a bullpup rifleman with a grenade launcher? 1, 2, or 3, chat. What do you think? What do you like? Seeing some 2s. Got one person going for the assault tech guy. Oh, it's pretty close race. Close race between 1s and 2s. How many assaults do we have right now? None. This is a brand new playthrough, so what you see is what we get. But if you look over here on the right side of the screen, that's also a good indicator. This is why I put this in here, because it shows you how many of each class that we have. It shows you how many soldiers we have that use each type of primary, each type of secondary. Again, shows you how many primary of a certain class we have, the secondaries, the tertiaries. So if you're curious what we've got in the barracks, that's what all this is for. And it's also partly for me as well. As we get a little deeper into the campaign and we have more soldiers, it'll be important to know like what we're missing in terms of classes. I think honestly, it's I feel like the 1s have it. It's by a pretty narrow margin, but I think the 1s have got it. So we're for whatever reason, we're going with the Assault Tech Heavy. Run and gun is still a good ability no matter how you slice it though. So we got the run and gun, which basically is a cooldown ability where we can use that ability to sprint and still fire. We have Tech Spurt with the gremlin, where you can target robotic and mechanical enemies attempting to hack and seize control. Haywire Protocol is Sorry, Chad, hiccups. Haywire Protocol is really good The problem in default XCOM 2 is you have to get pretty far down the skill tree before you actually get access to it. So you run into a lot of robotic enemies early in the campaign, but by the time you get to the point where you can actually take control of them, they don't show up that much anymore. And the only ones that do show up are like the big-ass sectopods that are almost impossible to hack anyway. So having Haywire Protocol very early in the campaign I think could be really good if we know we're going to run up against machines. And we got Heavy. This soldier is trained to use the XCOM Gauntlet, a combination rocket launcher and flamethrower. So we could potentially equip them with the Gauntlet, and shredder rounds for the Gauntlet, especially at close range, could be very, very good. Speaking of, let's have a look at the loadout. Because we got the Gremlin. That sucks. So we either gotta take the Gremlin or we gotta take the Gauntlet. We can't do both. Honestly, right now, I think taking the Gremlin is the better thing to do. Although, again, it's a very because we only have Haywire Protocol, it's really only useful for taking over machines at the moment. So maybe the Gauntlet is a better choice? We got a Rocket Standard, we got a Rocket Shredder. How much damage does this do? 4 to 7. 4 to 7 on a rocket is really good. The shred is good once we start running into enemies that have more armor. But 4 to 7 damage this early in the campaign could be really, really good. The only problem with the Gauntlet, and the reason that I don't like it, as you can clearly see, it's mobility -1. So we're losing mobility on crew card if we use the Gauntlet. It's a great door opener. That's true. That's true. It's also, I mean, if you need to make a hole, that's a great way to do it. Like if you need to make a hole all the way through the level, like when we were doing the level with the Lost earlier. Like, you want to get all the way through that building? Just shred around. Boom. You just made a path. XCOM 1 stuff modded into XCOM 2. I think XCOM 2 is... I think the Gauntlet is XCOM 2, if I remember right. I could be wrong. What's up with the Jurassic Park goggles? I don't know. He came with those. What about the med kit? I'm not going to use the med kit on crew card because he's not a medic. We do have a medic. Well, kind of a medic. Let's go with the shredder. What is your problem? Why are you exclamation mark? Why are you exclamationing at me? Is it just because of the mobility penalty? Chat, I'm concerned. Why is it exclamationing at me? Don't you need a rocket launcher? I mean, I have the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is a rocket launcher. Unless they remove that, and it's only... Okay, let's see. Rocket launcher. Flamethrower. The XCOM Gauntlet is an advanced device that carries both a mini rocket launcher and a flamethrower. The rocket launcher carries 1 rocket initially and has a 3-tile radius. It may target anything in sight range. Oh... Okay, so you don't pick the type of rockets for the Gauntlet. That's for the rocket launcher. That makes a little more sense. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. Okay, so the Gauntlet has its own rockets. It doesn't use these rockets. If that's the case... Damage is only 2 to 4. Shred is 1. Has a chance to set on fire. So wait, does it have the rocket launcher and the flamethrower just built in by default? Because if so, that's really good. I mean, I know it's limited use, but having the ability to take a rocket launcher and a flamethrower, like that gives you very broad utility. If we take the hacker laptop, that gives us an additional 25 hack, but we would really want to have the gremlin for that, right? Like, you want to take the gremlin with the hacker's laptop. I mean, we could just make him Big Boom Boom. Give him a grenade, give him the gauntlet, give him the shotgun. Just let him go charging in, go hard charging. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. Alright, let's have a look. We got No Carrion, who is our burner mans. We do have the gremlin. What does your gremlin do? Your aid protocol. Okay, so we could potentially ditch the gremlin. Like, aid protocol is good. I don't hate aid protocol, but taking like a blast canister would be, I think, much better. Or even potentially the holo targeter. So if we take the blast canister and then, I mean, we got frag grenades already. I like the gremlin, don't get me wrong, but giant explosive shotgun. What are the other two armors that aren't Kevlar? It's just a cosmetic thing. So we have scavenged field armor, which this actually gives you some additional health, but we only have one of them. And then this one is just a different, like, this is the Resistance Warrior version of the Kevlar. Like, these two are cosmetic, this one is not. I don't, like, if I throw it on there. It's just the old classic XCOM armor. Which we will upgrade past pretty quickly. And then let's see, we got War Rockets, Ajax. You are basically a rifleman, so I think your default loadout is probably gonna be good. Yeah, just grenade, rifle. Might not be a bad idea to give you the flashbang. And then Tribal Typhoon with the big ass cannon. You have a pistol, but hear me out. Oh, I was hoping we could give him a rocket launcher. We can't. We can give him an auto pistol instead. But wheel gun, though. Like, why would you not take wheel gun? This get up is ugly. Hey, fuck you, Trip friend. How about that? How dare you? How fucking dare you disrespect the classic XCOM outfit? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, mister? I'm assuming your gender. Uzi, then. The purple is not feeling me. Well, guess what? That's because purple doesn't like you. That's okay, though, because I don't like you either. How about that? Go dissing the fucking classic XCOM outfit. By God, you want to make an enemy for life. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Anyway, enough of my bullshit. Thanks, Central.
Commander, we're attempting contact.
Oh, we started
with a
in
local
Siberia
resistance
this time.
faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may
Central,
take some time
Central,
before we hear back.
Central.
While
If you don't
we're
mind,
waiting,
could you
it might be
shut the fuck
worthwhile
up
to
and let me
scan the
quarterback
area
this
for
thing?
Additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Commander, the Avengers' remote
Central.
scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues
Central.
or other resources. It's going to take some time.
It's
though.
okay,
We've got a lot
my
of ground to
dude.
cover.
Another important
I
step
know that you are
forward in our
desperate to be
research.
useful right now, but it's okay. Just go to the fucking mess, have a drink, relax, dude. Relax.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly
Oh
interested
shit,
in
we
this
got
field of research.
inspired.
So
We
much
got
so that
inspired
their
on hybrid
inspiration
materials.
could lead to
So instead of
vast
getting the
improvements
breakthrough,
in
we
our
basically
research
got a
efficiency.
bonus to the research
However,
time. We can
we
research
must
that
act
shit in
fast.
one
Despite
day.
their brilliance, They are a fickle group. The science is eager.
I think the auto pistol and the wheel gun might have mismatched stats because the auto pistol is just better in any way. I mean, statistically in the game, they're pretty much the same.
We completed our research in remarkable
Man,
time,
look at
Commander.
that. Look at that. Researched in 1 day. Alright, well, how about that? I guess we're doing alien biotech.
I agree. That is an important
Sure.
task, Commander.
We haven't even done our first mission and we're already researching alien biotech. You love to fucking see it.
Strategic resource located.
59 supplies. In spring of 2015, human military forces engaged one of the first alien battleships in the skies over this area. The civilian populace below was devastated during the ensuing battle. We deployed teams to sweep for possible salvage, and they returned with a number of resources found scattered throughout the area. Ah, there's our first engineer.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's go grab our first engineer. Now start making new armor. Maybe. Maybe. The problem with
Hello,
making
Commander.
new armor is we don't have the
Work is
resources
well
for
underway,
it.
but it will be some time yet before my research.
Plated armor is good, but it takes 30 days, and we need alloys for it, and we don't have any currently. Same with magnetic weapons. Like, even if we researched magnetic weapons and, like, dumped the 30 days into it, we would still then have to come up with, the resources to actually build those. Oh, the nano vest. Maybe.
I've started to wonder
Hopefully
how
we
the
won't
Advent
need them.
administration views our current band of renegades.
Let's
Do
have a
they
look.
see us as an actual threat,
What do they actually
or
want
more
for
of a
it?
nuisance?
Hey, Commander.
Nanoscale, we just need trooper corpses and supplies. I don't remember how much health it gives, though. Yeah, it also takes a slot. Nanoscale is a tough sell, to be honest. Like, even the flashbang and medkit, you kind of, like, you have to give up some utility in order to actually get any goodness out of those. I think we pass on it for now. If we find ourselves needing additional help for our troops, yeah, why doesn't it say? That's a great question.